and Roses at 7:49. Finally got him on the phone. Jeremy Reiner, he is the chief meteorologist at Channel 7 and an uber Star Wars nerd. And let me ask you this before we start, Jeremy. Do you have like a Yoda phone?
No, I do have. What I do have in the man cave is I have an R2D2 German Stein.
Oh my gosh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. Despite being Star Wars,
yeah. Especially in Oktoberfest. Yeah, it's good stuff. So, did you hear the news over the weekend? How they're for the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace, they're going to do a short release back into the theaters for Episode 1.
Wow, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that over the weekend because I'm a full-grown adult. But thanks for letting us know. I appreciate that.
Well, I have a phone that works, so I'm heading there.
My communicator is on the fritz. Oh,
I know.
All right, I don't want to
What are you
start
doing over there.
I don't want to start a Star Wars Star Trek feud here, but let's talk about
cry over blue spilt milk.
I had some blue milk before Star Wars night at the Railers. They were serving up these shots at Moyna's that were blue. They were like pistachio shots, and I was like, "Well, another line of blue milks for everybody,"
Nice.
Yeah, it was
like
awesome.
The scene from Anchorman.
Yeah,
drinking the milk carton.
That's right. That was a poor choice. So let's talk about the questions everybody wants to know about this big storm. How much snow are we going to get? What's the timeline for Central Mass? And are Taylor and Travis going to end up getting married? What are your thoughts?
They're not going to get married, but they're going to keep this thing going, I think, until the draft. And then when they draft another tight end, then she moves on from Taylor. But anyway.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Seriousness. We do have it's a sizable storm. It's a fast-moving, quick-hitting storm. I think it comes into the Worcester area probably between like 4 and 7 a.m.
Okay.
Light at that time, and then I think it really starts to thump hard around 9 a.m. until about 2 or 3 p.m. So it's about a 6-hour snowstorm from like say 9 to 3, but it's going to start a little bit before that and continue a little after that. But the brunt of your snow storm is 9 to 3.
Okay.
And we're talking like maybe 1 to 2 inches per hour. The rate of the snow.
Okay. Oh.
And that's going to be the tricky part is the farther north you go from Worcester toward Fitchburg and Gardner and up toward Route 2, the snowfall total, I think it's really going to drop off. There's been a trend overnight with the modeling that has the track of the storm shifting south. So, like, for example, Worcester might end up with about 10, 11, 12 inches of snow.
Oh, God.
But you get up toward like Gardner and Fitchburg, you may only be talking about 5 to 6 inches of snow.
Okay.
So the heaviest amounts will be southern Worcester County along the Pike. And then as you get up toward Route 2, the numbers drop off to maybe 5, 6, 7 inches of snow, a powdery snow, light and powdery snow.
And what about the wind?
So travel's poor tomorrow. Yeah, wind is out of the northeast through the day, 15, occasionally gusting 35.
Okay.
But wind is more of an issue toward the coast. I don't think you'll have as much in the Worcester Hills, Worcester area. But the occasional gust up in the hills,
Yeah. Okay. And then I always
like 25 to 30.
I always ask this, in terms of the Hoth meter, the planet Hoth from Empire Strikes Back. Am I going to need an at to get to work, a tauntaun, or can I just use my my hover car there, my whatever you call that thing?
Your speeders.
Speeder, right? Speeder, right? Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
We've been over this. All right. I would say in the southern part of the county, I would say at around the Worcester area, but up toward, Fitchburg and Gardner, Ashburnham. I think you're talking, tauntaun or speeders, because there's less snow up there. So
okay.
I think it's more of a problem around the city itself, and then south of the Pike, down toward Uxbridge and Southbridge, Mendon. Those communities, that's where you're talking perhaps, 10, 11, 12 inches of snow.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a big storm, Worcester south, Pike south, but, as you go north up toward Route 2, it's not as big of a storm, but it's still some shoveling and plowing.
Okay. Well, Jeremy Reiner, Chief Meteorologist, Channel 7, Uber Star Wars nerd, thank you so much for giving us the lowdown. Of course, the nature of the New England weather, this might all change in 10 minutes.
Right. I mean, it could be sunny at this rate.
Right. Yeah. So, well, we appreciate it, man. So we're looking at a lot here. Worcester, southern Worcester and southern central Mass. Before you go, our old friend Josh Dolan is with me this morning. He's got one question for you, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
Oh,
how's
hey,
it
man.
going? It's been a while, huh?
Josh, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Sir.
How's Jadian doing?
Oh, geez. The restraining order is still in effect.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
she
it
never
is.
got it.
I think she's good, yeah. I think last time I checked on Friday, she's doing well. But I think she's all set.
Yeah, all set are the key words there.
Just tell her I'm getting divorced now.
Okay. All right.
Dude, I'm sorry to hear that.
He's not. All right, Jeremy, thank you very, very much for your time this morning and giving us the latest lowdown of the big storm, which is going to start, you're saying, around 3, 4 in the morning, pretty much, and then
no.
get heavier.
I would say it's probably light snow around 5, 6, 7.
Oh, okay.
And then around 9 a.m. it starts snowing hard.
Okay.
And so from like 9 a.m. until 3 p.m., that's your heaviest snowstorm is like in that 6-hour window. So 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay. Those are the heaviest times. So be very careful.
Yep.
Jeremy, thank you so
For
much.
travel. Yep.
I appreciate your time. That's Jeremy Reiner, Channel 7 Chief Meteorologist.